put it inside of the nail form, and I dip my brush into the slip solution and dab it on the paper towel so the brush isn't too wet. And then I'm just going to pat that into the dual form. And since I did add more, I want to go ahead and smooth that out so you can't see the lines because this is a jelly polygel. So once I have everything smoothed out to my liking, I'm going to go ahead and press that onto my nail and make sure to wipe off any of the excess polygel that squeezes out the sides. So then I flip my finger over and I lightly pat down the polygel underneath the nail. So once everything is smooth to my liking, I'll go ahead and cure that in the nail lamp for 60 seconds. So once it cures on the top, I flip my nail over and cure the underside for 60 seconds as well. So after fully curing, I'm just going to rock this dual form back and forth. And it pops off like that. So for the second nail, I'm going to do some marbling, and I'm first going to start off with a small amount of the clear polygel, and I'm just going to spread this very thinly inside of the dual form. Then taking some of the glitter, I'm just going to press that into the wet polygel just a little bit. So once I like the placement of the glitter, I went ahead and flash cured that for about 10 seconds. And then I'm going to squeeze out 3 other colors of the polygel using my dotting tool. I'm just going to swirl them inside of the dual form, trying to create like a marbly look. So once I have all the marble the way that I like, I'm going to squeeze some more of that translucent pink polygel and place that into the dual form, and then just spread the polygel out. Trying not to drag it too much because I don't want the colors to mix a lot. I want it to look like a marble. So once that is done, I'm go ahead and press it onto my nail, making sure it's not crooked, and also getting any of the polygel that squeezes out on the sides. Go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds. And on the underside for another 60 seconds. So after curing, I'm just going to rock this back and forth as before, and it comes right off. And this is how the nail is looking. So I repeat that for all of the nails. Well, I did 2 marble nails and then the rest was just the pink jelly nail. So I'm taking a hand file and I'm just going to do my shaping. And polygel files very easily, so don't get carried away. It doesn't really take that much to file. So this is after doing all the shaping with the hand file, and now I'm going to go in with my Kiara Sky large smooth top drill bit, and I'm going to work this around the cuticle area. So after doing all of the cuticles, I'm going to go in with this Typhoon medium grit bit, and I'm going to work this on the underside of the thumb. After doing all of the e-file work, I'm just going to use my buffer and buff the surface of the nail. So this is after the nails have been filed, shaped, and buffed. And of course, I want to add some of this gorgeous bling. So I am going to use the combination of the Poochie Snails bling gel and top coat. So first I go in with the bling gel, apply that to the nail, and then I apply the top coat over it. And while the gel is still wet, I just go ahead and press the crystals into it. And as you can see, I'm strategically placing the crystals where my natural nail shows, so you can't really see that. I go ahead and flash cure for about 10 seconds so the crystals don't move, and then I move on to the next nail. So after getting all of the crystals on, I'm gonna go in with the Macart top coat, and they turned out so good. So I go ahead and do my final cure for 60 seconds, and then I apply my cuticle oil. So here is the finished look. So yeah, I wasn't sure how I was going to incorporate all of these different pink colors, but I think the marble nails turned out so cute. And this polygel was really easy to work with. It was the same quality as the green polygel kit. So yeah, I do recommend this if you're starting off.